Well, welcome back to Springboard TV. I have Neil Stapleton with me from the College of West Anglia. Neil, I know you've been involved in setting up Springboard TV in the studios. So tell us a bit about that. What have you had to face? What challenges have you had to overcome? What are your successes? Just give us a quick précis of that.
Absolutely, Andrew. I mean, the key thing, my involvement really is a sort of technical overview and kind of advisor really for the project, and looking mainly at the web technologies. And what have really the challenges have been in terms of dealing with our own IT infrastructure and how this will work with it, within those constraints. And the decision we've taken is to do the hosting externally. Our audience is going to be primarily external to start with, and really looking at the various streaming technologies to decide which ones are going to be best. And we've reasonably settled on flash media as a route, and really looking for the GIST guys being here today and helping us to sort of finalise those decisions. We're trying to stay fairly flexible in terms of that at the moment, and before we commit to a particular technology. So it's really the technological challenges that I've been looking at more than anything else, and to see the studio now in place. The next step is to get the way of pumping all this great content out across the web. And
involving your students, presumably.
Absolutely, and we need to get them at the core of all of this, really, and the technology not only as a means of broadcast, but we're looking to use that as a means of feedback as well. So the students will really own that channel and own that website that delivers it, and they'll be involved in the whole process in terms of their work goes on, they receive comments and feedback, and they use it as a way to build a sort of an online portfolio of work.
What are your first impressions of Springboard TV and the kind of progress that we've made so far?
You've been up for a relatively short amount of time, haven't you? And it strikes me that there's quite a lot going on, both technically and in terms of kind of making a difference in the curriculum. And it's that second thing that I'm most interested in, really, kind of how do you make the learning experience of your students better? What I quite like is the fact that you're trying to integrate it not just with your kind of traditional media students, but you might be looking to work with fashion students or theatre or music or whatever, just to try to widen that base of use. The technologies that you've chosen, either the flash-based stuff, your CMS, the blog that you're going to use, NetVibes to present stuff, in order so that you can aggregate the information you want to give to people, are sensible. They're good, sensible technologies. They're not going anywhere, but they allow you to communicate with a wide audience.
I think that Springboard TV is going to give me a bit more of a target to aim for.
Working on cameras, working with sound, working with lighting, there's so many different things you can do, and here we just get the opportunity to do it.
You learn how it's going to be in the real world, basically. Like if you're working on BBC, you'll know how it all works behind the scenes and stuff.
We as students can now express our work to a wider audience.
This is an outlet for everyone's work, so I do honestly, genuinely believe that Springboard TV is called Springboard. It is literally springing people, into the limelight. So if anyone does any good work and they get put on the internet, someone's going to see that, and I honestly believe it will help them in the future. I honestly believe it helps everyone doing this course in the future.
It's brilliant. Okay. We're very lucky.